You don't finally shelle. I was saying it in my previous video that we obedient, we got nothing to lose. The thing that have happened in this country, what obedience has caused in this country is more enough to change this country. I was saying that we obedience, we got nothing to lose. My people, see wetin Tinubu dey talk himself, wetin dey talk himself today for democracy, for him speech wey he do today. If you hear wetin dey talk, you na go dey surprised. Stay connected to the end of the video. Me na hear wetin Tinubu talk himself. I dey apologize for Peter Obi. Tinubu apologize for Peter Obi. It too thick. Stay connected to the end of this video. We'll be back.
Welcome back to Lagos TV show.
The home of crime scene.
It's happening in the street again.
The center of political news, celebrity gossip, religious gossip, and happenings in the society.
Join us, the voice of Africa.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome you back to Lagos TV show. If you are new to this show, don't forget to click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and also drop your comment in the comment section so that anytime we drop another video, YouTube will definitely notify you immediately we drop the video. My people, a lot of things have been happening in this country that makes people to lose hope. This presidential election, and SARS, a lot of things, but I'm giving us hope today that there is always a better hand. After every trouble, every problem, there's always a better hand. There's always a vision that we see, and we have hope that when we get there, it will be good. My people, listen to what Tinubu himself said today. He was apologizing to Peter Obi, Labour Party, everybody. It was also intense that I was even surprised that the president can come out and someone who stole Nigerians' mandate from them can come out and apologize to the people. My people, I don't want to talk too much. Stay connected to the end of this video. Listen to what Tinubu said today himself.
Elect a president of their choice to lead the transition from military dictatorship to a representative government of the people. The abortion by the military fiat of the decisive victory of Chief MKO Abiola of the defunct Social Democratic Party in the June 12, 1993 presidential election. Up to that time, the fairest and the freest election in the country's political evolution turned out, ironically, to be the seed that germinated into the prolonged struggle that gave birth to the democracy we currently enjoyed since 1999. In rising to strongly oppose the arbitrary annulment of the will of the majority of Nigerians, as expressed in that historic election, the substantial number of our people who participated in the struggle to annul the election signified their fierce commitment to enthroning democracy as a form of government that best ennobles the liberty, the dignity of individual, and integrity, as well as the stability of the polity. the fierce opposition to the annulment of June 12, 1993 presidential election and unrelenting pro-democracy onslaught it unleashed was the equivalent of the battle against colonial rule by our founding fathers that resulted in the gaining of Nigerian independence in 1960. Just like the anti-colonial movement, the pro-democracy June 12 vanguard demonstrated once again the enduring validity of the 19th century historian Arnold Toynbee's eternal postulation that civilization and society experience progress as they are forced to respond to challenges posed by the environment. The unjust annulment of a widely acknowledged free and fair election was a challenge that elicited resistance by a resurgent civil society, leading ultimately to the attainment of our second independence, as exemplified by the return of democratic governance in 1999. Fellow compatriots, we celebrate a day that has remained a watershed in our nation's history, not just today, but for every June 12th, for the endless future that our beloved country shall exist and work stronger and stronger. Generation of Nigerians will always remember themselves that the democracy that is steadily growing to become the defining essence of our polity was not gifted to us on a silver platter. We can easily recall the sacrifice and the martyrdom of Chief MKO Abiola, the custodian of the sacred mandate that was so cruelly annulled. He sacrificed his life in unyielding patriotic defense of the ideals of democracy, as symbolized in his choice by his fellow countrymen and women as their duly elected president. There was an easier choice for him. It was to forgo the justice of his cause and opt for the path of ease and capitulation in the face of the tyranny of power. To his eternal credit and immortal glory, Abiola said no. He demonstrated the time-tested eternal truth that there are certain ideals and principles that are far more valuable than life itself. Every day on this day, down the ages, we will recall the several heroes of democracy, such as Kudirat Abiola, wife of Chief Abiola, who was brutally murdered while in the trenches fighting on the side of the people. We remember Pat Alfred Rwani, one of the heroes of our independence struggle, and Major General Shehu Musa Yar'Adua, retired, who was silenced by the military junta while in pursuit of democracy. They gave their yesterday for the liberty that is ours today. The point is that we must never take this democracy for granted. We must forever jealously guard and protect it like a precious jewel. For a people can never truly appreciate the freedom and the right democracy guarantees them until they lose it. We have transferred the dark, thorny part of dictatorship before, and those who experience it can readily testify to the unbridgeable gap between the dignity of freedom and the humiliation and degradation of tyranny. True, yes, rancorous debates, interminable wrangling, ceaseless quarrels, bitter electoral contestations may be perceived by some as the unattractive feature of democracy, but they also testify to its merits and value. This year, we held the 7th in the cycle of elections that have become sacred ritual of our democratic practice in this dispensation since 1999. That the polls were intensely contested is in itself positive evidence that democracy is well and alive in our land. It is only natural that even as those who won and experienced victory in various elections are elated and fulfilled, those who lost are disenchanted and disappointed. But the beauty of democracy is that those who win today can lose tomorrow, and those who lose today will have an opportunity to compete and win in the next rounds of elections. Those who cannot endure and accept the pains of defeat in elections do not deserve the joy of victory when it is their turn to triumph. Above all, those who disagree with the outcome of the elections are taking full advantage of the constitutional provisions to seek redress in court. That is one of the reasons why democracy is the best form of government invented by man. For Chief MKO Abiola, the symbol of this day, in whose memory June 12 became a national holiday, democracy is eternal. It is about rule of law and vibrant judiciary that can be trusted to deliver justice and strengthen institutions. It has become imperative to state here that the unnecessary illegal orders issued to truncate or abridge democracy will no longer be tolerated. The recent harmonization of the retirement age of the judicial officers is meant to strengthen the rule of law, which is a critical pillar of democracy. The reform has just started.
My people, now don't finally hear wetin Tinubu talk himself. Now don't hear wetin this man talk himself. I couldn't play the whole video for us because of he said a lot of things in his speech. He said a lot of things. That's why I couldn't play the whole video for us. But I want us to know that something good is still going to happen in this country, that you all will come out and celebrate. You will come out and celebrate and say, wow. So this thing is about, this thing was, it has been planned and is going to happen. My people, see you in my next video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and drop your comment in the comment section. See you in my next video. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you for staying connected and like what TV show. Leave the message for you, let us know if help you. So all we do on this channel is to bring to you prophetic words from men of God in America and outside America, from the pausing of Julie Green and Christmas to the dancing of Bullock and Clement and all of that. So we'll update you with some diluted words and come from them, and also their prophetic words. And guess what? Many of these prophecies are really coming through. So just ensure you subscribe to this channel just to get more of the prophecy in pure time. Guess what? See you in the next video.